Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to Solving the Witness, a laid-back annotated Let's Play where we try to discover the underlying secrets of the witness. And also, I usually start this with my glasses dirty, so I'm going to clean my glasses real quick. TV's Noah here, smoothie in hand, and I wanted to start this episode full screen for a couple reasons. One, as of late, I haven't been streaming The Witness, and I haven't been uploading new episodes. It's been 2 weeks since there's been a new episode. Solving the Witness is one of my absolute favorite things to do. It's a lot of fun, but it requires a lot of research, and I've been away for the last 2 weeks. I just got back from ZenkaiCon and all that good stuff. So my apologies that there hasn't been some good Witness juicy videos here on the channel for some time, but here's one now, so I hope that you enjoy it. Secondly, because I haven't been streaming it, I kind of forget where I was in The Witness. So this might take some time for me to kind of get back in the groove of The Witness, but you know, just wanted to make excuses. So I hope you enjoyed the excuses. I hope you enjoyed my mic going out. And now let's continue to solve the witness. All right, so somewhere near Los Angeles, a cold Friday evening in February 1938, is the climate cold. In this climate, cold is everywhere. It's anywhere below about 50 degrees. Editor Noah popping in here to say that I actually did look this up, and that is accurate. There was actually a huge storm on February 27th, 28th, and into March 1st in 1938. So this is actually playing off a real storm that happened. On the 27th and the 28th, 4.4 inches of rain fell, and then on March 1st, 10 additional inches of rain fell, which caused massive flooding. Storm clouds are swimming across the sky, their bottoms glowing faintly in the city lights. In the distance, a searchlight pans slowly under the clouds, heralding another film premiere. The air seems expectant, waiting for rain to begin, like a cat waiting for the infeasible moment to ambush. The taxi has just dropped you off at the entrance to the Linder's driveway. The driver didn't seem to like venturing into this maze of twisty streets any more than you did, but the house windows are full of light and radio music drifts towards you. Your favorite pistol, a snub-nosed Colt 32, is snug in its holster. I don't know why I did this. It was in my holster. You just picked up a matchbook off the curb. Might come in handy. Good to know. Good thing you looked up the police files on Miss Linder's death. Her suicide note and newspaper story told you all you need to know about the family. Not going to include that information here. The long week is finished, except for this appointment. But why does an ominous feeling grip you? The witness. All right, let's jump into this. More, please. Go. You are now in the driveway entrance. You are standing at the foot of the driveway, the entrance to the Linder property. The entire lot is screened from the street and the neighbors by a wooden fence, except on the east side, which fronts of dense bamboo wood. So that's where the audio area was. The audio puzzles. The house looks like a mixture of California bungalow and East Asian influences. From here, you can see the driveway leading to the north. Beyond that, the front door. Let's go to the east for a little bit here. You're now in the side yard. This is a little used side yard, hidden from the street. The fence. Backyard lies to the east, and the driveway to the west. All right, I'm going to look around a little bit more. Let's go to the east. You are now on the office path. You are on a path made of stepping stones, which leads from the back gate to the south Linder's office at the north. In the east, you can see thick woods. To the west is the side yard. All right, let's go back. I just wanted to kind of get a look around. All right, let's look at the door. There's nothing special about the front door. All right, let's knock on the door. You can't reach the front door. Suddenly, a clap of thunder. What? The clash of thunder is something I find very, very interesting. I think this is a reference to Norse mythology. I think this is playing off of the idea of Thor. Thor is a Norse god that lives in Asgard and wields a mighty hammer. They actually praised Thor by giving him his own day after Wednesday, known as Thor's Day. Thor is best known for the time he teamed up with Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow, and Iron Man to save New York, which actually became a musical known as Rogers the Musical, which was a huge smash success on Broadway. Walk to door. Front porch. Okay, so here we go. You are now on the driveway. The driveway paved with pet stone runs from the interest at the south end in the curve of the two-car garage at the east end. North of you is a front porch. The entrance to the house. You are now on the front porch. Okay, I didn't walk close enough. The front porch is an alcove sheltered from the weather. Good, because it's thundering. By the walls and overhanging roof, a yellowish electronic light hangs near the closed front door to the east, giving you a dim view of the driveway to the south and the front yard behind a gate to the north. The gate is closed. A doorbell glows at you, almost daring you to ring it. I'm going to ring that doorbell. Ring doorbell. Yes. Someone turns off the radio. You hear footsteps inside the house. Then a door swings open. Good evening, says a smiling face. I am Fong? What kind of name is Fong? Great question, player Noah. Fong is a Vietnamese name that means wind. So once again, we have more storm imagery here in that we have the thunder and lightning and rain outside, and now we have wind coming in. So if he is to ever step outside, there is a chance for a tornado. Please come in. He leads you into the house and closes the door behind you. You are now in the entry. Here in the entry is a small Chateau shrine, with a hanging scroll and an arrangement of flowers, as well as a coat closet and a platform for storing shoes. You can see a hallway to the east. The front door on the west wall is closed. Fong's straight black hair and folded eyelids make him obviously Asian. Okay. But no defined nationality. His open, almost gentle face holds a quick smile and eyes that seem to miss nothing. He carries his stout body lightly. They are not describing this poor gentleman very well. But you can see greater strength under his light shirt and dark trousers. Who wrote this? You guess his age about 50. But who knows how many lifetimes of experience he's carried. Whew. Whew. What a weird thing to say. I'm going to look at the scroll. Or should I talk to Fong? Talk to Fong. Fong is listening. What next? Hello! Hello! Mr. Fong's nod. I yell in all caps. Hello! Mr. Fong's nods at you. I believe the Linders are in the living room. Please follow me. He leads you into the hallway and turns left. This hallway seems to run the length of the house from the garage at the south end of the living room at the north. There's enough warm yellow light flooding from the living room for you to see a few doors on each side of the hall. As you make your way near the living room, you hear voices talking, half loud and fast. Half loud? Just every word is loud. You are now in the living room. A huge fieldstone fireplace on the south wall holds a blazing fire filled with the living room with warmth and light. Grouped in front of the fire are a glass-topped coffee table and rattan Davenport and club chair with cushions covered in a print showing bamboo plants in the style of Japanese brush painting. So that's relating back to the Sound Forest. A lamp with a prime shade and a telephone sit next to the table. On the north are a liquor cabinet and a console radio made of light-colored wood. A single door in the east wall is closed, and at the west end of the room is a double door. "Excuse me, sir," says Fong, "but the detective has arrived." Boom! Monica stops talking and looks at you sharply. She's a woman in her mid-20s. Her gray eyes flashed. I read in a story once that gray-eyed people make better snipers. I don't remember what the book was called, but I read that once. And now this girl has gray eyes, so facts. Emphasizing her dark wavy hair and light. Oh my god, so much. Emphasizing light wavy hair, but effective makeup? I don't like how my character views human beings. they're a bit rough on the way they describe humans. It's like, he's about 50, stout, and has lived 1,000 lives. She wears a navy denim blouse, tan slacks, tan pumps, and Cuban heels. She acts as though you were a masher who just gave her a whistle. A masher? Linder stands at 6 foot with a powerful frame, but quick actions. He's just standing there doing karate. Like a cat. His eyeglasses sit on top of his head. Well, now I can't read. Yeah, I guess I should be doing more noir here. I'll add some noir music to this. Where thick strands of long black hair go here and there, mostly combed backwards. His wide-set hazel eyes. I hope there's not a quiz on eye color coming. You are quickly from within their pouches in his ruddy face. He wears a silk peach-colored mandarin shirt and chocolate trousers. Chocolate. Impeccably tailored and laundered, but sweat gleams on his high forehead. And just a forehead with a joint in it. Impeccably tailored laundry and sweat gleams from his high forehead. He looks as though he hasn't slept much lately. Linda turns to you. "Detective, I'm glad to see you. This is my daughter, Monica. And of course, you've met Fong already." He looks at a wristwatch and gleams a silver bracelet. "I see you're right on time. I'll be with you as soon as I finish my drink." We quietly stand and stare at each other as he sips at his bourbon. Mr. Fong heads off to the south without warning. Lightning flashes, pull me back again like a roll of thunder chasing the wind. And a few seconds later, thunder rattles the house. All right, it's the elephant in the room. I got to talk about it. This is the second clap of thunder. And that goes against my theory that there is no time on the island. The fact that there is weather implies the passage of time, which is something that I've argued against many times while playing Solving the Witness here. And I've said that the sun doesn't move and nothing else moves, but the fact that we are actually getting a weather pattern would imply that perhaps there is time in the witness. It also says the time in the one corner, but we're ignoring that. Mr. Linder is listening. Sorry for your loss. Oop, let's use proper here. Sorry for your loss. But the word sorry is not in the vocabulary that you can use. Why have you called me here? Sorry, but this program can't handle questions like that. You should stick to questions like what is and where is. Maybe you'd like to review the instruction manual. What do you need? Ah. I mean, I think I'm already, or say hello. I can't, what? Hello. He nods at you. Are you getting tired of seeing is listening and what's next? And you are now in the, from here on, the prompt will be much shorter. Don't get all, like, pushy with me, game. I'm not getting tired. I want you to work harder to impress me. Look. All right, I'm looking at the living room. Blazing fire, cushion, bamboo plant. Liquor cabinet. Let's get drunk. Liquor cabinet. Too bad, the liquor cabinet is closed. Rain begins to trickle outside. Open liquor cabinet. You open the liquor cabinet to see a bottle of scotch and a bottle of bourbon. I'm more of a scotch guy. Take scotch. I think we both need one. And so you both have one. Yeah, drinking. I could go for some bourbon now. Take bourbon. You could drink this stuff all night, but you have work to do. Yeah, but also take scotch. Oh, shit. Oh. I should talk to Monica. Or I just missed this. Monica is biting her nails. Bite nails. I'm going to help. Damn. Just go over to her and just start gnawing on her fingers. Hello, Monica. Monica nods at you. Hello. Hello. Take scotch. Uh-oh. You drink this stuff all night, but you have work to do. Linder gulps down the rest of his drink. I've been drinking this whole time. Well, detective, yeah? How can I help you? I'm anxious to get on with our business. Let you and I go to my office so we can talk undisturbed. He takes you by the arm, leading you through the hallway, stumbling as you slur your words. Just south of the entry, he opens the door to the east and leads you through it. This is obviously the office of Mr. Lander's company, Pacific Trades Associations. The west end of the office, a massive desk, faces the window. It has no drawers, but the top is covered with piles of letters, some newspapers, a telephone, and various souvenirs from Far East. Behind it is a large chair, like a cruiser escorting a battleship. All right. A simple wooden chair polished to smooth by visitor. Oh, man, I have to sit in the uncomfortable chair. Flanks the desk on the other side. On the north wall is the lounge. Unupholstered in green velvet is a bit lumpy. Let's see. On the outside wall, next to the door, is a grandfather clock ticking relentlessly. The door to the interior hallway is opening. A cat is sleeping in the corner. Pet cat. Editor Noah popping in here to talk about Cats. Cats is also a musical, which may link back to the Rogers the Musical link that we mentioned earlier. But I think this is more dealing with Egyptians. Back in Egyptians' times, cats were often worshipped. They were seen as holy beings, of deities of knowledge and of higher stance. And so they would be worshipped in the hopes of being blessed with knowledge. And again, that pursuit of knowledge thread being tied in again in a different way here, not so much in the Christian biology, the Christian mythology of the Holy Grail, but in the Egyptian ideology. Second editor Noah popping in here because I missed this and I wanted to go back and say this. I made the tie between Cats the musical and Rogers the musical, and I completely forgot to talk about Catwoman. Catwoman, depending on which version of her that you read, was brought back to life due to getting tons of cat kisses, according to the Batman Returns lore. So this could actually be a reference to another superhero, which would be Catwoman to go along with Thor. It's a little bit confusing because you're mixing the ideologies of DC with the ideologies of Marvel, which are kind of conflicting, but I think having the conflicting views is something that's really ingrained in the Witness, so that actually makes a lot of sense. I actually just want to come in and say something. Don't listen to that Noah. That Noah is incorrect. I actually want to say something about the first Noah, player Noah. I noticed, you can't really see it well, and I didn't get a good shot of it, but he's wearing a Nintendo shirt. And this game, of course, is not on the Nintendo, but I think it's meant to be a reference to the difficulty of this game. There's a TV tropes, Nintendo Hard, referring to how back in the NES days, video games were very, very difficult, and there was lots of game overs and lots of brick walls that you couldn't get through. I think the fact that he is wearing a Nintendo shirt might be referencing the difficulty of solving the Witness, almost kind of stating that it's an impossible thing to do. Noah is from the Bible, and no one's mentioned that yet, that the fact Noah is playing this is a reference to the Old Testament. I just want to say that with my addition here, there are now 6 Noahs on screen, and 6 is the devil's number. So we went from the Bible and the Old Testament to now Satanism. So that's just lots of conflicting things here on Solving the Witness. Oh, the cat purrs a little louder and curls up one paw. If you just take a chair, I'll explain what this is all about. Okay. So I know what I should do now. Shoot Linder. You think it over. It's not worth the trouble. Oh. I don't know. Shoot. Can I shoot myself? Just shoot. Just fire wildly. Take chair. Which chair do you mean? The wooden chair or the carved chair? Carved. Linda glares at you. I meant you should sit in the customer's chair, not on my lap. You're on your feet again. Shoot. With your expert ability, you shoot Mr. Linder in no time. That's right. I wanted to sit on his lap. You vaguely hear screams and yelling through the haze of confusion and tugs your conscience, asking how could you have done it. Before you can answer, you hear police sirens coming. Sergeant Duffy and 2 others enter and grab you by the arms. They take you to a waiting car where, forlorn and disgusted, you think about being set up for life. Maybe, you think, I shouldn't have done this. This case has come to an end. Would you like to start your investigation over from scratch? I guess I shouldn't have shot him. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Solving. That we try to solve the hardest puzzle game and find the underlining meanings here and solve the witness. April Fools.